Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah ta'ala, in this lecture, we will learn that how we can use al-haruf al-mushabba bil-fail with ضمائر, with pronouns, or I can say attached pronouns. So let's start. Okay. I will. I want that you repeat with me the all particles which include in as a haruf mushabba bil fail or harufun nasiba. So these are 6 particles. The first one is inna, and the second one is anna. Third one is ka'anna, lakinna, la'alla, Laita. So there are total 6 sisters. So you know already because I in detail in the last lecture I explained this all in detail. So you know the name of these letters as well. These particles. So here is a picture of all these sisters because they call the inna wa akhawatuha. So the eldest sister is the inna, and then anna, la'alla, lakinna, ka'anna, laita. And why I give this sequence in this way, because of the numbering they use in the Quran Majid. So the most used, the particle which is used most time in the Quran Majid, it is inna. 1682 times it used in Quran Majid. So our main focus will be on inna, the eldest sister. Okay, so okay, our topic for today's topic is usage of pronouns with particles of nasab. As you know that we are in our today's lecture, we will use pronouns. So I will repeat this slide because of the definition. What are the pronouns? Pronoun is word that is used instead of noun, such as he, his, her, she, you, your, I, am, we, etc. like this. So you already know I used many times that pronouns can be categorized in 2 groups. The first one is detached pronouns, ضمير منفصل, which will always be in marfu state. ضمير منفصل always are in marfu state, in nominative state. On other hand, the other type of the pronouns, it is attached pronoun, means ضمير متصل. The i'rab of the ضمير متصل can be majroor or it can be mansoob. So we use attached pronouns with prepositions as well, and with noun as well. And let's see what type of these pronouns will be. What will be the i'rab for these pronouns today. So first of all, I will show you the chart of the attached pronouns. I will not show the chart of the detached pronouns, mean the ضمير منفصل, because there is no need for the ضمير منفصل today. Okay. Because when they will be attached with the particles of nasab, it means they will be the attached pronouns because they will be attached. Okay, so that's why there is a chart for the attached pronouns, ضمير متصل, and you already familiar with all these verbs, these all pronouns, and I will squeeze it because I want to explain to you here that these pronouns, these attached pronouns, can be attached with ism, noun, they can be attached with fa'il, verb, and they can be attached with harf, particles. And in today's lecture, we will use again harf. As you remember, you must be remembered in my last lecture, I think in lecture 14, we used the harful jar with these all pronouns. And today we will use harful nasiba, haruf mushabba will fail with these all pronouns. Okay. So now move to the next slide with this. Again, I squeeze it more smaller because I want to show you here more details about it. When these pronouns attach with a noun, then they will always will be called, they will be the murakkab izafi. Okay, when pronouns attach with noun, they will always be in majroor state, and they will be called mudafun ilay. They will be called mudafun ilay. These all pronouns will be called mudafun ilay, and in that time, the i'rab of these pronouns will be majroor. Okay, because mudafun alayh is always in majroor state. Okay, and when they attach with the harf, and now you know that there are 2 types of harf they will be attached. The first one we learned in lecture 14, it is harful jar means prepositions. When pronouns attach with harful jar means preposition, then they will always be majroor too. Okay, and the chart for these harful jar is they are around 8. They are around. I think there should not be hatta here. So except hatta, the all other there are 7 that they can be attached with all these pronouns. Okay. The other type of the harfs, which is our today's topic, which is these are the harf mushabba bil fail means harfun nasiba. And when pronouns attach with inna wa akhawatuha, or you can say harufun nasiba, or you can say haruf mushabba bil fail. In detail, I already explained you that in the last lecture I explained all these 3 names. Okay, so whatever name you feel easy, you can call. So I call the all 3 names together. Then when they will attach with these particles, then they will always be in mansoob state, because they will be called ismu inna. Okay, so in this point they will be mansoob. When they will be attached with noun, they will be majroor. When they will be attached with harful jar, they will be majroor too. But when these pronouns will be attached with harfun nasiba, that's why they call harfun nasiba, because they convert the noun after it in a nasab state. Okay, it means mansoob. All right, only one this fail is left here now. Okay, so when we will start jumla failure, the verbal sentence, inshallah ta'ala, on that time this place will be filled, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, and this here is a chart for these all, which I already explained in my previous slides. The haruf mushabba will fail, they are 6. Okay, first of all, as you know that the huwa is a zamir munfasil, is a detached pronoun, is a separate pronoun, and they always in marfu state. So it is marfu, ghafurun is also marfu, so they are both are marfu. And you know that when the zamir munfasil always comes as a mubtada, always used as a mubtada. Okay, so it is mubtada, ghafurun is a nakira and marfu state, so it is khabar. And the translation is Mubtada khabar makes a jumla ismiya, means nominal sentence. And the translation is he is forgiving. He is forgiving. Now, if I want to add something to emphasize on it, if I said if I want to put more pressure on this sentence, or if I want to emphasize, and I say that indeed he is forgiving. Indeed, he is forgiving. So in English, the word is indeed. In Arabic, the word we will use, it is a inna. It is a particle. It is a harf. Is called inna. Inna means indeed, verily, certainly, no doubt. Any type of this type of name you can use. Not only indeed, you can use verily, you can use certainly, you can use no doubt. Okay. And as you know that when the inna will come, then it will attack on the mubtada. Whenever the inna or inna akhawatuha, any sister of inna will come, so it will attack on the mubtada, which was a huwa, and it convert the huwa into hu, because huwa was a zamir munfasil, and which always are in marfu state, and inna convert the mubtada into a nasab state, into a mansoob state. So that's why this marfu will drop and the mansoob zamir will come here. This hu zamir can be used as a majroor, or it can be used as a mansoob. So at this point, this hu zamir is used as a mansoob because it is attached with the inna. At the moment it's not attached, but I will show you, because I put in the separate box, that's why it's not attached, but it will be attached. Okay, I will show in the next slide, inshallah ta'ala. So now let's move towards the mubtada. Can we say it is mubtada now? No, it's no longer mubtada now. So it will convert the name. It will be called ismu inna. It's not called mubtada now, because mubtada specialty is it should be in marfu state. And now this hu zamir is not marfu zamir. It is mansoob zamir now. So mansoob can never be a mubtada. Okay, so that's why this will be called ismu inna. Why is called the name of inna, or you can say ismu inna? Because inna convert it, make the cause to convert into a nasab state. Inna is the reason to convert its i'rab. That's why it's called ismu inna. And khabar is also not called the only khabar. It will be called khabru inna. They both will be the called with the name of inna. Okay, ismu inna, khabru inna make a nominal sentence, jumla ismiya. Okay, now I will show you how we will attach them. These all the pronouns are the detached pronouns, means separate pronouns. When they attach with inna or any sister of the inna, it can be la'alla, it can be lakinna, it can be anna, layta, any other particle of harfu nasiba or haruf mushabba bil fi'l. So when you attach them, when they come together, they will be like this. Inna hu, not inna huwa, not inna huwa. This huwa will convert into a hu dhamir. Okay, huwa is a marfu dhamir and hu is mansub dhamir. And you know that the ism of inna should be in mansub state. Okay, that's why it's hu. And innahum convert into a innahum, because hum is also used as a dhamir mutasil. It also used as a dhamir munfasil. Inna plus anta, it will become innaka. Inna plus antum become innakum. I use only few of the pronouns, the most common pronouns here, just to explain you the way. Okay. Inna plus ana become innani or inni. Okay, they can be used in both type of these versions, innani or inni, but the most common use in Quran Majid is inni instead of innani. Inna plus nahnu become innana or inna, and the most commonly used in Quran Majid, the word is inna instead of innana. Okay, so I will hide them and bring them again. Wow, what's the magic of these animations? Great animations. All right, I hope you understand now. They are attached pronouns because they are attached with it, with the word, with the particles. Here is the detail here now. When haruf mushabba bil fi'l attached with pronouns, they consider accusative, means in mansub state, because they call noun of these particles means ismu inna. They called ismu inna. Okay, and in this slide, I will show you the full chart of with inna with all pronouns. Okay, innahu, indeed he, innahuma, indeed they both, innahum, indeed they all, innaha, innahuma, and translation you can read by yourself. Okay, innahunna, innaka, innakuma, innakum, innaki, innakuma, innakunna, innani, inni, and innana, inna, again inna, innana. At this point, I want to explain to you that the word innani used only 7 times in Quran Majid. Instead, inni used many times in Quran Majid. Okay, and for the plural, innana is used. They move the place here now. Let me. This number 6 is for innana, not inna. So let me convert. Okay, when we put the slash or this type of slash or hash, this type of thing, so with the Arabic language or Urdu language, then they change their place. So okay, so innana is used only 6 times in Quran Majid, but inna used many times in Quran Majid. Okay, so this is the full chart for with inna. You can do your practice with all other particles if you want. For you can use these all pronouns and attach with the other 5 particles like ka, anna, lakinna, anna, same in this way. Okay, let's start the practice from the ayat from Quran Majid. As you can say, they are almost similar. So huwa al-haqqu, huwa al-haqqu. Huwa is a zamir munfasil used as a mubtada. Al-haqqu is a marfu ism use here as a khabar. You know that khabar should be nakira, but sometimes it can be used as a marifa. So there are three reasons why khabar can come as a marifa. So if you want to know, you can see my lecture 7b. I explained there the three reasons for khabar can be used as a marifa, as a definite. So mubtada and khabar become jumla ismiya. The translation is it is the truth. That's why I say it is the truth, because it is a marifa. So I have to put I have to emphasize on it. Okay, this is the other one way to emphasize in nominal sentence, that when the khabar is definite, then we emphasize on it. Okay. The other ayah from Surah Hud, innahu. So inna is the harf mushabba bil fi'l. Hu dhamir, here is a zamir mutasil mansub, is a ismu inna. It's no more mubtada now. It will be no called mubtada, because mubtada should be in marfu state, but who is can never be used as a marfu. It can be mansub or it can be majroor. At this point it is mansub because it's attached with harfu nasiba. Okay. Al-haqqu is again here marfu marifa ism, used as a khabru inna, ismu inna, khabru inna, they make jumla ismiya. Translation is indeed it is the truth. Indeed it is the truth. And at this point I want to explain to you that this slide I will use again in my next lecture, because something I have to add in this in one of these ayat. So you will learn something more new and very interesting. So I will use this slide again, inshallah ta'ala, in my next lecture. In fact, I will use this slide too, and the next slide, the coming slide, next one. These three slides I will use in my next lecture again, because there is one specific particle which we will learn in the next lecture. So, it's related with this lecture too. So, inshallah, we will learn in next lecture, inshallah ta'ala. So, I will use these three slides again. Okay, come back to this slide. Inna. Inna, you know that is harfu nasiba, takid mushabba bil fi'l. Allah lafzul jalala here is a mansub ism. It's not Allahu, it's Allah. So it's mansub because it's ismu inna. It's not mubtada now, because if it is mubtada, it should be Allahu, not Allah. Okay, this Allah mansub state change because of the inna. That's why it's called ismu inna. And the here hu dhamir is a zamir mutasil mansub ismu inna. Sami'un, both side. Sami'un is on the pattern of the fa'ilun. And I think in my last many lectures, I explained the pattern of the fa'il is very important and is used many times in Quran Majid. The pattern of fa'il is marfu, nakira, so it's khabru inna, the both of these, and they both are jumla ismiya. Translation is indeed. Allah means Allah. Hu dhamir means he is. Sami'un. Sami'un means all hearing. I didn't say only hearing, I said all hearing. Why? Because it's a pattern of fa'il. And when we any word comes on the pattern of the fa'il, you have to exaggerate on it. Don't say only hearing, say all hearing. Okay, so this is the another way of the put the impression in the jumla ismiya. Another way to emphasize in the jumla ismiya. If you notice in this sentence, there are two types of emphasis. One emphasis is because of the inna, and other type of emphasis the pattern of fa'il. So only this is the I can say this is only the Arabic students have this ability to judge the rules of the emphasizing, that how we can, what's the way of emphasizing in nominal sentence. Only the Arabic student who is learning the Arabic grammar, they know that there is big one impression for the emphasis is for the because of the inna, and other one is a specific pattern, fa'il pattern. Okay. Okay, the third slide which I said I will use again in the next lecture, it is this one. Inna is harf mushabba bil fi'l. Taqid, look, is used many times. I hope you know all these three names. Harfu nasiba, taqid, mushabba bil fi'l, because it's used many times only in 2 lectures. So I hope you learn them now. This alif shows us that here is the nahnu zamir included in it. Nahnu, okay, for the plural. Na ضمير متصل منصوب here is اسمه إن. إلى ربنا, إلى is the حرف الجر. ربنا is مركب إضافي is مجرور because of the حرف الجر. And this jar مجرور, this مركب جاري is will be the متعلق خبر إن مقدم. Why is متعلق خبر? Because خبر is already mentioned here, is present here. Okay, it's not absent, it's present. So in the presence of خبر, jar مجرور will be called متعلق خبر. Okay. So اسم متعلق خبر إن مقدم. Why I said مقدم? Because it's come before the خبر. That's why. So منقلبون is نقرة because there is no al, is مرفوع because of una sound. is جمع سالم مذكر, مرفوع اسم is خبر إن. Alright. And this is called jumla ismiya. And one thing, did you notice that munqalibun is also plural, and here na domir is also for plural, because you know that the khabar follows the mubtada ismuina in terms of gender or number. Okay. Translation is indeed to our Lord we will return. Indeed, to our Lord we will return. Let me check. I want to check one thing that yes, it is, because I want to check the recording is done or not. Okay. Inni. So look, inna again here is harf nasiba taqid mushabbah bil fi'l, and this ja shows me that because it is ja mutakallim, so it shows me that it is a zamir mutasil mansub ismu inna. Rasulu, there is no al, no tanween, so it means it is mudaf. Rabbil alameen is another murakkab izafi. Alameen, al-alameen is mudafun ilay, for the Rabbi mudaf. So this full murakkab izafi is also majroor because it's mudafun ilay, because of the is mudafun ilay for the mudaf rasul. And if I ask you what's the Iraq for the whole construction of this murakkab izafi, so you have to check the first mudaf. The first mudaf rasulu is marfu. It's marfu because it is khabru inna. Okay, because it's khabru inna. So ismu inna and khabru inna make jumla ismiya. Translation is indeed I am the messenger of the Lord of the worlds. Another example, innakum. Kum damir is zamir mutasil mansub ismu inna. Kaumun munkarun, so is mausuf sifa. And I will not go on detail because you know already I use many times this type of murakkab tawsifi. It is marfu and nakira because it's khabru inna. So ismu inna, khabru inna make a jumla ismiya. Translation is indeed you are unknown people. Indeed you are unknown people. Oh, finally, I use the other sister as well. Oh my God, because I'm using inna. I think we should give chance to the other sisters as well, the younger sisters. Otherwise, they will be very angry and they will be very mad with me that why I'm giving only importance to the elder sister inna. Why I'm not giving importance to them? I think we should give little chance to them as well. So here you go. Start with la Allah. La'alla is also harfu nasiba mushabbah bil fi'l, but I didn't wrote here ta'kid because it's not the harfu ta'kid. Okay, that's why, because it's only inna or anna that used for the ta'kid. Hu domir is damir mutasil mansub ismu la'alla. Fitnatun here is used for fitnatun used here for as a because it's marfu nakira, so it's marfu ism is a khabru la'alla. Lakum jar majrur is a mutalik khabru la'alla. Why mutalik? Because khabar is present here. In the presence of the khabar, jar majrur will be called mutalik. Okay, so the translation is perhaps it is a trial for you all. Perhaps it is a trial for you all. Another sister of the inna, so I hope they will be happy with me now because I'm giving them chance too. Ka'anna. I think we should, the younger sister, we should give them chance to work, okay? Not only the elder sister. All right. So, hum damir here is also zamir mutasil mansub. Ismuka anna bunyanun marsusun. So, bunyanun marsusun is again mausuf sifa. And they both are marfu, they both are nakira. So, why they are marfu? Because it is khabruka anna. Ismuka anna, khabruka anna make jumla ismiya. Translation is as if they are unbreakable concrete structure. All right. Here is a little game for you because I want that you should know that, as you know, there is, these both words have hu damir, which is common in both these words. So you have to notice which hu damir is majroor and which hu damir is mansoob. It's very easy and you can judge very quickly. Remember in one time when I said this, hu damir can be used as a mansoob and can be used as a majroor, but very soon you will be able to know within seconds that which one is majroor and which when it will be majroor or when it will be mansoob. And that is the time that you can know within seconds that which hu damir is majroor and which hu damir is mansoob. So I hope you judge it now. So let's move towards the correct place. All right. Anhu is there. Hu damir is majroor because of an is a harfu jar, and this hu damir mutasil here used as a majroor because of the harfu jar. Harfu jar, and that's why this zamir mutasil become majroor here now. Make a murakkab jari. Translation is from him. On other hand, innahu. Inna is harfu nasiba mushabih bil fail. That's why this hu damir is zamir mutasil. Is also zamir mutasil. They both are zamir mutasil, but at this zamir hu damir mutasil is mansoob because it's ismu inna. Okay, and it makes a jumla ismiya. The ismu inna, and you know that the khabru inna, there is no khabru inna because my intention is just to judge the hu damir. Okay, translation is indeed he. Okay. I use this slide again because you know that in the beginning of this lecture I explained you all about this, but why I bring this slide again, because the same thing which I explained in this slide I want to explain you in another way, because if some sister didn't understand on that time, maybe they understand this time now in another way, inshallah ta'ala. So let's start. They all three are written with the Zamir Mutassila, means attached pronouns. If Zamir Mutassil, attached pronouns, comes with ism, comes with noun, then they will always will be the Murakkab Izafi. There is no other chance. There is no other chance. Only when these attached pronouns comes with noun, there it means when there is before these pronouns there will be a noun, then they will always become a murakkab izafi. They will always be a possessive phrase. Okay, and on that time this zamir mutasil will be in majroor state. Why it will be in majroor state? Because it will be mudafun ilay, and mudafun ilay always be in majroor state. That's why this zamir mutasil will be in majroor state. So I can give you one example. Kitabuhu. So kitab is a noun. Hu damir is a mutasil, is attached pronoun. So this attached pronoun is the i'rab here. It is majroor because it is a mudafun ilay. Okay, that's why. Move to the second one now. If this zamir mutasil is attached with the harfu jar, then it will always will be the murakkab izafi construction, because when these attached pronouns comes with harfu jar, the preposition, then they build the murakkab jari, that means prepositional phrase, and on that time these attached pronouns will be in majroor state. Why? Because it's called ism majroor. And the example for it, anhu. This hu zamir is also majroor here. Why is majroor? At this point it is majroor too, but the reason behind is different. The reason is because of the harfu jar. This hu zamir is also majroor, but the reason here is different because it's attached with the noun. So at this point it is kitab word is a mudaf and hu damir is mudafun ilay. Okay. Okay, the last one. When this ضمير متصل attach with حرف الناصبة, حرف مشبه بالفعل, okay, حروف مشبه بالفعل, or you can say حروف الناصبة, when they attach with them, then they will always will be jumla ismiya. Okay, because it means because these huruf comes, the huruf mushabba bil fail comes on jumla ismiya. Okay, they make the jumla ismiya. On that time, these attached pronouns, the era for it, the era for these attached pronouns, it will be mansub. It will be always mansub because it will be called ismu inna. Okay, ismu inna wa akhawatuha. So that's why they are mansub, because they will be called ismu inna wa akhawatuha. Even when you wrote, if you want to copy this slide, so you can write here the harufun nasiba as well, because you can resemble them, that harufun nasiba convert these zamir into mansub. Okay, so example for it is innahu. So this hu zamir here is mansub because it's ismu inna. Okay, so I hope you understand this slide as well. I try to explain in other way, so inshallah you can understand easily. All right, this slide I use when I was on the stage of student, when I was on like you as a student stage. So this was my notes. I prepare my notes in this way. Look, on top there are what is called a harful jar prepositions. There are 7. There are total 7 prepositions when they comes with the pronouns. They are only the total prepositions are 11. From 11, only 7 prepositions which are can be attached with pronouns. Only these 7 prepositions and pronouns, I mix them because they are, because I'm talking for both of these together. Okay, so these are preposition. These 7 prepositions there are only 7 prepositions when they comes with pronouns. Okay, so one by one, all in these lines, the all charts are ready. So if you want, you can do practice with all of these, and after when you complete all these charts, you can check with my these notes as well. Okay, inshallah. On other slide, they all are these harufun nasiba, the haruf mushabba bil fail on top. And on the side, on the right side, they are pronouns, attached pronouns. So I attach all these pronouns with inna, then anna, then ka'anna, then alla, laita, lakina. So for your practice, what you can do, for the inna, I explained you already. So rest of all, if you want, you can do your practice, and then after that, you can match with my notes. Okay, so this is how I did work, and alhamdulillah, I'm now in this stage to teach to others. Alhamdulillah. Okay, the small topic I want to explain as well, which is called ma'ul kafa, ma of neutralizations. So what is ma'ul kafa? It is inna plus ma. When this ma attached with inna, then what happens? It happens when ma is added to inna or its sister, it is called ma'ul kafa. Ma'ul kafa. Ma'ul kafa. This ma removes the grammatical impact of inna and its sisters. How? Because this ma comes to remove the impact of the inna. Then when inna attached with it, inna doesn't change the mubtada. It doesn't change the mubtada's mafu state into mansub. Mubtada will remain mubtada. Okay, this is the main thing. And so mubtada doesn't change in nasab status, and meaning of the innama is only nothing else, but it gives the meaning of the for emphasizing, but it will no grammatically it will no affect anything. Okay, I will show you some examples from Quran Majid. Look, innama, they all, and after this, if you look the first ayah, Allahu, so it's still Allahu is in marfu state. It doesn't, this inna doesn't impact on the Allahu, that it didn't convert into Allah. Okay, so it means mubtada will remain mubtada, khabar will remain khabar, so there is no effect of inna. Same, al-mushrikun is in marfu state. Una sound tells me it is in marfu state. So this inna didn't convert it into nasab state. Anta remain in anta. It didn't convert into ka. Inna ka. No. Anta still remain anta. Okay. So this is only small topic which I explained you now. So now moves towards the homework. Homework is very important for this topic. So here are few ayat. So you have to analyze in the same way which I explained. Raghibun means desirous, means eagerly turn or turn with hope. You can say any word you can use. You can use desirous, or you can say eagerly turn, or you can say turn with hope. Hami means warm, devoted, loyal. Walijun means friend. Okay, so there. I hope the other words you can translate easily, inshallah ta'ala. So let's make dua now. I hope you understand this lecture and I hope it will be easy for you. Makes dua now. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.